Hello everyone. I just wanted to make this video. I don't know if I'm going to do a full review or not on these headphones, but I've been wanting to do this video for a very long time. As you can see, I finally got a pair of the Brainwavz HM5s. I think that's what they call. Let me see. Yeah, these are the HM5s. And I've been wanting these pair of headphones for a very long time now. So I finally got a pair, but the thing is, I actually got these at the beginning of the year. I got them around February. I ordered them on February the 14th and received them on February the 16th. So I had about, you could say about 6 months, 4 months to review these and basically, to see how these headphones really sound. But the problem is, I wanted to do an initial reaction when I first got these pair of headphones, but I never got a chance to. I was dealing with a lot of personal stuff, since the end of last year, so I never got around to, I wanted to review so many headphones, but I just, because of personal problems, I never got around to doing it. And I got these headphones, so I never had a chance to really fill them out and, give an initial reaction. But I remember the first time when I listened to these headphones, I was blown away. And the first thing that actually came, out of my mouth when I listened to these headphones were, this is the way headphones should sound. I mean, that was my initial reaction when I first listened to these. And again, that was like about 4 months ago. And now, since then, I have listened to a lot of different pair of headphones, and I just recently received another pair of vintage headphones. So, and this is why I like to do my first reactions or initial reactions when I first get them, because my thoughts on these headphones changes a lot, especially on these pair. But when I first listened to them, when I received them in February, I mean, they sounded awesome. I have to tell you, even today, they still sound good to me. And the thing is, this was a brand that I have never heard of before, and they are called Brainwavz, Waves with a Z. And I never heard of these before, but I seen someone reviewing these, and I was looking at it. I was like, wow, these look pretty nice. They look pretty expensive, so I thought at first. And I don't know, for some reason, I was thinking these were like very expensive headphones, around like $200 or $300, and I don't know why, because I saw a pair on eBay somebody was selling, and they were selling two pairs. They were selling this pair of headphones with another pair. I believe they were the Sennheisers, a Sennheiser 9400s. I think they were. They weren't the 9600s. They were like 9400s, the next model down from the 9600s, and you know what those are. And they were selling both pair for like, the bid started at like $30, and I think at the end of the bid it went up to like $60 or $70, and I was like, wow. At this time I knew nothing about these headphones. I was like, wow, they got an awesome deal. They got two pair of high-end headphones, or mid-range headphones, for only like 60 or 70 bucks. And the thing about it was, I was thinking these were very expensive, but when I looked them up and I finally got a chance to see what these were about, I found out that these only sell for, they're only like $99, right? And let me tell you, the sound quality that comes from these headphones sound a lot better, sound more expensive, to be honest. They really do. Especially we compare them to the Schick 9600s. So yeah, I just want to, do a quick review. I'm not going to do a full review on these headphones because, I haven't really listened to them fully, only listened to them when I just got them, and I was waiting till I had time where I could, take time and listen to them and feel, all excited again about them. But what I can do, I'm just going to do an overview of these headphones. And as you can see, I'm going around all over the place because I'm not really sticking, I'm not in order. I'm not talking about the design or how they sound, in this particular order. I'm just going to go all over these headphones and just give you a quick idea about these headphones and if you should buy them. So, but again, whenever I'm saying it's not going to be in order, I'm sorry for that, because I did not plan to do this review right now, and this was a problem. Now, I planned on doing this review later, but since I have time now, I'm going to try to, you know, just give you a quick preview of these headphones and to let you know if they're worth getting. But you should definitely get these, if anything. You know, if you listen to my, you know, this whole video, you should definitely get these if you're someone, you know, who looking for a pair of studio headphones. And I have to say, to start off, these are considered studio monitor headphones. So these are just not for casual listening or for personal listening. These are designed for monitoring, you know, working with music. So these are considered studio headphones. But the thing that really shocked me or surprised me when I got these was two things. Was one, these are incredibly light. Well, there was a few things. To start with, they were incredibly light. But when I got them out of the box, the size, these things are huge. You know, I have used a lot of headphones, and when I got the Schipp 9600 by Philips, I thought those were very huge headphones. But when I received these are even bigger. I mean, they may not look that large, you know, because I have them in my hand. I guess my hands are pretty big. But let me tell you, these things are huge. These are the largest pair of headphones I have ever owned. And they're large. Let's see if I could, if I have something that I could give you an idea of how large they are. Something I compare the size with. I guess a CD. Just to give you an idea of the size of these. So yeah, this is a regular CD disc, you know. This is about 4 3/4 of an inch in diameter. As you can see, you see how big these are. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, these are some of the largest headphones I have ever seen. And another thing that's, well, I want to talk about how they fit since I'm talking about the size of them. You know, these are very light too. This is the thing, they feel like nothing. These are some of the lightest headphones that I have ever used. Let's see if I can show them real quick like this. Yeah, these are some of the lightest headphones I have ever used. And again, these are just as light as the Schipp 9600s by Philips. They weigh about the same, but these feel really light. And again, they are huge. They cover your whole ear. So if you're looking for a pair of on ear, or I should say over the ear headphones, these are the pair, because these cover your over your whole ear. And again, these things are just, you know, huge. But the thing is, when you put them on, they don't really isolate the sound that is around you. So if you dealing with background noise or background, you know, sounds, it's not going to filter them out. Okay, they are not like what do you call them? Noise cancellation headphones. They're not going to block out any of the background noise or sound. So again, these are not what these are used for. What these are great for are for monitoring if you are working with music. But again, I'm still talking about how they fit. But yeah, they feel really comfortable. As you can see, you have the cushions right here. Feel really soft, really nice. Look at that. Yeah. Again, this is foam on the inside, and I don't know if this is real leather. It may not be. It may be a synthetic type of leather, but it feels really nice. And when you put them on your head, they feel very comfortable. I'm telling you, these are very comfortable when you put them on, and you don't have to worry about your ears touching or these cups right here sitting on your ear, because they're large enough where they fit around your ear. Your ear fits inside of here, so there's no pressure from the cups on your ears because they are so large. So actually, that's a good thing. Yeah. But another thing too that really surprised me, I was kind of disappointed, was the fact these things feel cheap. And you know, before I got these, you know, I looked at I remember I looked at a couple of reviews, and a lot of people had mixed emotion about these headphones because they say they sound fantastic, they sound great, but at the same time, they're not. They feel kind of cheap. You know, they don't. Well, the way they are built, you know, I have listened to a lot of some reviewers, and some said they feel cheap or they poorly built. And I would have to say, I will have to agree. You know, after I got these, they feel really flimsy, like they are going to break. And this is what really surprised me. Um, you know, again, when I first got these, I knew nothing about the brand, never heard of the brand. And I thought these were really expensive headphones, as I mentioned earlier. I thought they sold for around 300 because I never heard of the brand, but I heard about a few people talking about them. But when I actually got them, found out they were like $100 headphones. I say that's that's not cheap. It's about mid-range as far as price go. But when I got them, they just feel really, the build quality is not great at all, as I mentioned before. You feel like they're going to break, and when you hold them, as I do, look at this. They kind of flex and they bend. They don't stay in the same position. See? You know, if you had a pair of V-Moto headphones, you notice those are some of the most well-built headphones I have ever listened to. The V-Motos. They are made out of stainless steel, metal, and they don't bend like this. Very good quality. But you look at these Brainwavz. Again, the build quality really suffers, and I have to say, yeah. The thing about it, the whole casing, the cups, and everything is made out of plastic. As you can see, this is all plastic. But the only thing that's really, I could say that's positive about these headphones as far as the build quality go, is this band. This band right here is made out of stainless steel. So that's the good thing. That's the thing that I can say about this, is the headband is made out of stainless steel and it's not plastics. Well, yeah, this part. But when I feel right here, I forgot to mention this earlier too. This is actually plastic. And I'm not really sure now after I thought about it. I know this part, yeah, this is metal, this is stainless steel, but the top of the band, I believe is just plastic. It's not metal or stainless steel at all. As you can see, I could flex it. And the plastic that they use to actually, manufacture these headphones it's very flexible, So yeah, I was thinking this part was metal, but it's, stainless steel, but it's not. It's not part of the band right here. This is just a piece of plastic, like a plastic strip, and it's kind of channeled to keep it, to add a little bit of strength so it doesn't flex too much, as you can see right here. But it's just like a thin piece of plastic that's channeled to keep it from moving too much. So you have to really think about that, because the problem with plastic headbands on headphones is they eventually crack. They break and they crack, and you can't use these headphones anymore if that does happen. But as you can see, I hold them like this, and you can see the build quality. It's not really great. They twist just by holding them like this. So again, that's one thing I don't like. So yeah, but I don't want to make this video too long. Oh gosh, I've been going for about 13 minutes. So yeah. Now again, I apologize. This is not really a full review of these headphones. I just wanted to make, an overview of these headphones. And for the sound quality, as I mentioned earlier, they sound great. If you're looking for a pair of headphones that have that sound, as I mentioned before, that this is the type of sound that I love to hear in a pair of headphones, or a pair of high-end headphones. They sound high-end. Sound quality, the bass is good, the bass is tight, the bass is accurate, and it's pretty deep. And the highs and the mids, everything is balanced. Again, this, the sound that comes from these headphones are balanced. They are transparent and balanced, so that is good. And again, when I first listened to them, they sounded dynamic to me, right? But the more and more I listen to them, I realize they're pretty dynamic, but they're not dynamic as other headphones that I have listened to. And I believe the sensitivity of these are pretty high. I believe they are 106 decibels. But when I listen to them, to me, they don't really sound, they sound sensitive, but not that sensitive. Maybe 103, not 106. But yeah, for the sound quality, I would have to give it like an A. You give A or A minus. The sound quality is just great, and this is why a lot of users buy these headphones, is because of the sound quality, not for the build quality. Build quality is terrible, but the sound quality is what makes these headphones sell. and I would definitely recommend these. They sell for $99, but if you go to their website, you could get them, you know, they have them right now marked down for $69, and that's a good deal. So if you're asking me if these are worth $100, I would have to say yeah. For the sound quality, yes, they are worth $100 because the sound quality is very accurate. I mean, if you're looking for an accurate sounding pair of headphones where the sound is transparent and everything is pretty level, you know, the bass is level, the highs and the mids is all level, and it just sounds really good. Again, I would definitely buy them for the sound quality, not for the build quality, but for the sound. They are worth every penny. And one more thing I want to mention is that if you look at the cables that are on these headphones, you can see the cables are removable. But the thing is, they have their own special cable. These are, I believe, are 1/8 of an inch jack. I guess you could call them 1/8 jacks, right? Or 3.5 millimeter jacks. So you cannot use, you know, any type of cables or cords because you use a specific cord, as you can see, and it's one for each side of the cups. So you have to buy their cables, or I guess buy cables that are designed like this where they have two ends. I guess you could call it like a Y cable. Two ends that go to the cups and one end that goes to your device. But at least, you know, for $100 you are getting a pair of headphones that have a removable cable. So if the cable, you know, do get damaged, you can always, you know, replace the cable. You don't have to throw away the pair of headphones once the cord is cut. So that's a plus. But again, you can't use any cable. You have to use, you know, a particular cable that is designed like this. Yeah. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to say about these. Yeah, you know, these are just great sounding earphones or headphones. And again, when I put them on for the first time, I was just blown away by the sound, and I was saying to myself this, and again, I was saying this is how headphones should sound. You know, this is how like a lot of pair of headphones should sound this way. And I stand by it. You know what I said, I still stand by it. They sound amazing. They sound great. And this is the reason why a lot of people buy these headphones, is for the sound quality and not the build quality. But I wanted to mention one more thing before I go. I found a pair of headphones that sound pretty dynamic. But before I actually show them to you, I just want to say one thing. You know, if you're someone who like mids, you know, as I mentioned before, you know, a lot of my headphone videos, I talk about the mids. The mids, oh, these are pretty good, but again, it's balanced. It's nothing that's over the top. You can hear the mids, like as I mentioned before, I watched a lot of choreographed dancing, and you know, you can hear the crowd in the background, right? Well, the mids from these are pretty good. You know, you can hear that, but they don't really stand out, you know, like a lot of headphones. But it still gives you that pretty good detail. Like I say, you can hear that the background crowd, and it gives, you know, very good detail. You hear everything. You miss nothing with these headphones. But again, the sound, you know, even today to me, I think it's pretty close to being perfect, you know. It's not that, you know, it's dynamic, but at the same time, it's not overwhelming like a lot of headphones, or it's not extremely loud or extremely bassy, or sound, you know, or if it sounds very bright. There's a lot of bright sounding headphones out there, and these are not bright. These are just neutral sounding and balanced. So that's about it. And I just want to show you these bands. I call them headbands, because these don't really fit on your head. They fit behind your head. Now these are the Sennheiser. Let me see if I can get a good look on them. See if I get the camera to focus. Hope you can see that. These are actually PMX-200, and these are vintage Sennheiser headphones. Again, as I mentioned, they fit behind your head, not on top. But what really, you know, and I got these really cheap. I think I only paid like 99 cents for them with free shipping. So I found someone that was selling these on eBay. I guess he had a garage full of headphones and he was getting rid of some of them. And he listed them all at 99 cents the starting bid. And I was lucky to get these for 99 cents, but let me tell you something. I got these and let me tell you, these sound awesome, you know. I don't know how to put it. I don't know how to say it. And these are what I have been listening to for the past, I guess you could say maybe a month, or maybe it's been 3 weeks since I got them. These sound awesome. These are vintage, you know. These are so vintage that you can't even find these, you know, online anymore. If you go on eBay, you cannot find the exact model, And again, these are the PMX 200. And it has similar models that look like this, but they are actually called just the PX, not with the M in it. And you have to be careful. But if you want the exact pair of these headphones, just make sure they say PMX 200. And let me tell you, these sound amazing. These are old, vintage, and just by looking at them, they are tiny, right? When you look at the HM5s, look at the size comparison. Yeah, but let me tell you, the sound stage is huge on these tiny headphones. Not only that, but this is what I'm talking about. These actually have some of the best sounding mids on a pair of headphones I have ever heard. So I'm not going to go too deep into these because this review or this overview is not about these headphones. It's about the Brainwavz. But I just wanted to make a quick note. I will be doing a full review on these tiny headphones because they sound really awesome. And do they sound as good as these Brainwavz? Actually, they do. You know, I know a lot of people are going to be shocked about what I just said. Trust me. And this is why I don't like doing reviews. You know, waiting to do reviews. I like to do reviews as soon as I get headphones because my perception change. You know, my taste changed in headphones a lot. You know, I don't feel excited as I, you know, was when I first got these. But again, these HM5s are great sounding headphones. They are worth $100. If you're looking for accurate sound reproduction, great sound, get these. By all means, get them. But if you do come across these or able to find these headbands, get these. These have a huge sound stage. The mids are great. And again, I will be doing a full review on these tiny headphones. And trust me, you know, if you believe in my reviews and you know, really pay attention to what I say in my headphone videos, and because I have, you know, reviewed a lot of headphones, and trust me, these shocked me. These really blew my mind because these are vintage. These may be 30 or 40 years old, but these things sound awesome. That's all I can say for right now. But yeah, if you are able to come across these, pick them up. And again, they have models that look exactly the same, but you have to make sure they say PMX-200. If they don't say the PMX, if they just say PX or PM, don't get them. If they say PMX, these are the ones, because they have a lot of models that look identical to these, but they don't sound like these. So yeah, that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I see you next time. Goodbye.